Hello! There's a new update from your favorite GSM operator, AfriCell.
For all of you that have struggled to buy cash power beyond $7,000, AfriCell has done it again. The limit to buy cash power is now up to $30,000. Oh yes, $30,000.
Buy all the cash power you want from your AfriMoney account by dialing *777#.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
It's an amazing offer. AfriCell mobile money just got way better. The threshold for cash in and cash out on your AfriMoney has been increased.
Where it used to be $10,000 per transaction, now it has been increased to $30,000. Meaning your AfriMoney account, you can now withdraw and deposit up to $30,000 at once.
Cashing in and out just got 3 times easier. For more info, call 777.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Traveling has never been this simple in the Gambia. Oh yes, you don't need to visit the GTSC depot just to get a ticket. Just download the Yona Wallet app today and enjoy hassle-free bookings. With Yona Wallet, you can buy your GTSC bus ticket right from your phone, anytime, anywhere. From Kanifing to Dakar, Dakar to Banjul, or up-country routes like Kanifing to Basse and Basse to Banjul, Yona Wallet has you covered. No queues, no stress. Just safe, fast, and convenient ticketing at your fingertips. Choose comfort. Choose convenience. Choose GTSC with Yona Wallet. Yona Wallet. Your money, your way. GTSC. Moving the nation forward. For more information, please call 1124 or 221-1668.
Nebi immo den joni mi dota maka place mabbe jan
waden joni
iya heba ko fala
waden kisam.
Jamano Money Transfer Bureau de Change, your go-to option when it comes to money transfer. With Jamano, you can send money from anywhere in the world to your family and loved ones in the Gambia and be sure the funds will be delivered to them within the shortest time possible. For your convenience, funds sent through Jamano Money Transfer can be picked from all the banks and multiple other financial institutions, including Ajib Bank, Trust Bank, GT Bank, Mega Bank, Basic Bank, Reliance Financial Services, and Approved Services. Visit our head office at Bruceby opposite AfricMed next to Trust Bank Limited or email us at info@jamanomt.com. You can as well call us on 310-3050 or 310-3051 or yet still 733-0688. Our opening hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Saturday and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. Jamano Money Transfer, your most trusted money transfer service where customer satisfaction is paramount. When you think of a simple, fast, and reliable money transfer, think Jamano Money Transfer.
Looking for the perfect home away from home in the Gambia? Welcome to BC's Residence, your ideal short stay apartment in the heart of Bundum. Whether you're visiting for business, pleasure, or an extended stay, BC's Residence offers you the comfort, convenience, and privacy you deserve. Enjoy spacious, well-appointed accommodations in a peaceful neighborhood just behind Nusrat High School. Our residence combines modern amenities with authentic Gambian hospitality, ensuring your stay is both comfortable and memorable. At BC's Residence, you are not just booking a room, you're finding your perfect base to explore all that the Gambia has to offer. Ready to book your stay? Contact us today. +220-941414. BC's Residence at gmail.com. BC's Residence, Bundum, behind Nusrat High School. Your comfort is our priority.
ala baraka bake tel men ka kerfatu jibe programme mi yalon ko wolen politique kacati men kanal yo talato talata fele murtana bi fana pour kana programme di yalla mi yalon ko wolen politique kacati da mi yalon ko banko la ko kacha ko men be kerim banko ga ke kacha bake andi wonyama fana ka manda be ngodi molla men yalon ko wolle ben jibe ka pour e commandro ke programme nyindo fana yela hakilo di mi yalon ko wolle be dendim programme nyina karola wonyama katel tentu ko de kal jeyi men yalon ko wolle ka commandro ke programme do men ga commandro ke bukadu no man nangani yodi wato bila lafta kala kumandro tala nali kacha baraka munda wato do bije wato le kanjam fa bari mbaka tala ngalanol yele bajala modan tan bije mi yalan ke si kumandro keno jannimbe findi la studio nyento bari wanyama bi me yalan ko wala be fi studio kono jam mo honorable president's advisor memo Saikou Mballow me yalan ko wala ka president Adama Barrow ya mari ko wala mi yalan ko wala be dendi politiko la karola ka fa ya baraka bake ala hajul bula nyame pour ka kafum fe banko la kacha la memo politique kachari nanga kacha ko wala men yalon ko wala be kerim banko nyanga ka fale men ga si programme ko to talato Ibrahima Geralti ko nyama ba flali ale si ale relax no programme nyi jibe andu wonyama fang akamunda nyato belanol fana yella prale ke moti mi yalan ko ale contribute programme nyi Mr. Mballow baraka bake ina da programme to nyama ke danya kontano ri ka futan fe nyama pour nga kacha ko wala mi yalan ko wala be kerim banko nyinka anu ngamra nyina wala sinya foloti pour kana politique kacha.
Yes, Ibrahima Abarka, mbe Tentula, mbe Jaila for this invitation. I mean, I am always available, Kajeko. I discuss with Gambians in a civilized manner, in a fruitful manner, pour Banco Latanya to Nyala.
Absolutely.
Wala atina always I am available. I see you people, Baljekan as media fraternity. Mel yalon ko ibe loring banko e pour ka bankol inform muna be caring. So wala tinna ale ni ale mol inform ntol men yalon ko we are stakeholders. It is our responsibility to make sure we come ngamel long nga
Kaacha. Thank you so much for coming. Great. Akamunda sayenteng bota weekend omi yalon ko bota wole kono ngaje President Adama Barrow ay simfanya bata purukata kiang dama yalon ko ay ila mano nyin aya kulli wodla nyin to dama yalon ko mol kontanta bake banku dingol e ka anen NPP fango membe mutare buli wole President Barrow ay do ko ke bake banko nyin kanne kabring Alfreda kiang puruka wasilo nyin ka kulli wodla nyin do. What was the reaction of the public? I mean mol me yalon ko wolle be kiam ma fangola je aning, you know, how did the president feel? I mean the entire government.
Well, I mean nte fango mantara nunje. I was on an other engagement.
Okay.
But however, by the science kubuka nuku. Ntol be ngaje on social media ngaje television also. I mean manual menketa welcoming menketa the excitement. Nsi men fono wole munyintiko. President contenta a surprised the massive welcome men yalon ko wole ya bendu foka pare fanam mel sita pour kala moy because of I doko menke kiang definitely a contenta bake the whole government I mean structures mel yalon ko bijenu it will be they were happy. So they thank the people of Kiang for showing their appreciation of the road project.
To you as the presidential advisor, does this translate to you that the president, the NPP is getting grabbing grants in Kiang and then having this kind of development? It means NPP be kukang oppositional ka wotlandol. Come December 5th election, President Barrow abe ganye la Kiang.
Ibrahim ay muna itandi. I mean, this is a sign. These are the signs and symptoms of a progress. Of a political party in an area. Ni ya tara nyinyo manke and then everybody is holding your position. Ibedamento inoto. Then that means there would not be any hope for that party. But mean keta thing. The last meeting President Tata Menna, wo ya itandiko kiang a falinta. Ya moy eden kilo lafa kiang falintale. So
but the UDP challenge will buy it and they can rivals will buy it and they can ko kiang is a fixed deposit for them. In fact, I've seen the former Speaker of the National Assembly Mamadou Sane saying kiang te falinda nyimu na majola la kodoleti me yalon ko President Barrow man sakunda ya kaje andu wanya mafang o martina wala o nyi doku o metel city. President Barrow. They have right to choose any party of their choice and they remain yellow until then.
But more na koto malam. But akananyina namujo kodo ledi. 4 billion namujo joro keta Ibrahim. Pino namujoro kumasita biba. Kapit how many times? How many years? Almost 50 years. Kian kolbe namujo. Forward. Namira will be namujo. So ni mosane ko ni munamujo ko. Then wo namo menka jono munati na nyimman soto nunje. Let's face the fact. Mosane nyanta menfola wala munyinti ko tonya. Atela anio ni atuta ala anio. Wala munyinti ko ite kartofa ate ite kartofa ila Adama Barrow. Bari ka foko kian kolte falina. So mamira falintale we are going to win mercilessly in this coming on the 5th of December. More sana be surprised lade because kian falintale woli men fo mol lata kian kolla left the progress left the Kairola and they elected this government is elected near government elect ye elect to improve the living condition of the people. And if the government is doing that muna tuta sai muna tina alte falina
President
the opposition manjawya but in near the genuine opposition you fight to make sure that citizens their conditions their lives is improved. You at least you should compromise.
So but model there are bigger problems in Kiang. Road be wala ko na silo be wala ko, but there are other issues. Me along ko President Adama Barrow ala mansa kunda mo address. In fact, some of them they want him out come December 5th. Imalafi I came out me along kay lo banko nyinga ngaje modo ya itande one of the politicians is saying Gambians are not breathing under Barrow because of cost of living. Me along ko banko dingol balu mo fenede me along kay detendel and he couldn't do much in terms of more living condition in the country. That's a genuine reason for people to vote him out. What do you think about it?
Ibrahim, alga to nyafo. Bi Gambia be nyamin na bi. Gambia nene mantara nyun. Gambia nene mantara ting.
Come on, people are saying we are suffering.
Ni tata kiam bi. Sila jamali dadata je. health center me yalon ko health center wobe lorin kiam bi woni ne mantara it was not existing in kiam ko yewo appreciate baki ntata je wol ya appreciate iko contenta say musol janni be transport la musol men yalon ko men kono bela janni be transport la on ambulance case sambadula easily they can go to the village and
but bringing
apart from the electricity kiam bi electricity is almost everywhere. And Dunta Dulal Taring Dulal just before the inauguration of this road. Ntata nunje koteke. Amame about 3 months ago.
Okay.
Adu molia jem silol mendarata je lampol bije. So what is the issue now?
So but maybe silon in kurango might be umang al guarantee kalwe je ganyela.
Wo mol guarantee le kombe ganyela because it has improved the living conditions of the people of Kiang. Baki. Saying Karamudinigol, because we were concerned students, they are studying for their exams. Ibrahim Wolka Sodolo le Mala. No. Ntol betam beta wala. Nka Sodolo le Mala punga karanga for our exams. For ka karsingo. Nga karsing lampol Mala. Na fama nyol la bungol. Ni this government yewo jube ya ke ila priority. The priority of this MPP government. Ya jeko electric the whole country almost be 90% is electrified. That's womunya totally.
President Adama Barrow mo jamali a comment for his remarks that Kiang gifaro nje kuma kangol men fo walem iba kang wala man tara kang abe yuruwa dile lale bayri atal leka na mojo andu wonya mo mu kulete mi yalango mo jamali a tentu wala ya jayi bari in the handset to other quarters, they are disappointed with him for allowing Maimouna Cissé Dabo, the nominated National Assembly member, for making tribal rhetoric which seems to be dangerous in his presence without acting.
Well, listen, don't forget the clause, section 25 of the 1997 Constitution give Maimouna Cissé the right for our opinion expressed.
No, but if
President Adama Barrow cannot stop somebody, Menyalonko is a citizen of this country at a rally, is speaking. It's not a dictatorship, Ibrahim. Molkana wo mira.
Nobody
kumase. If he allowed that, koteke. President oni kumase radon amalla fiala o peng wuliko de no kananyimfo. We don't want that.
So, but if you have natare Maimouna la kumakangonyi niya lamoy, even Malagan ya flag like is a dangerous statement. If niya ya opportunity to kalamo, do you think that was the right place to make such a comment?
Well, I see there is making comments. Many people are not comfortable with them, but they are because of the freedom of speech. Ngamira journalists every day you hearing people crying, we want freedom, freedom of speech lady. Nyimu kariya safe government man lafi bari ala right nemu freedom of the press, freedom of the media. Ngamira I told
no, but we are not denying that fact. There should be freedom of press.
What is that difference from Maimouna? There is nothing different. Maimouna Cissé Menfo and in Gambia all be Menfo can be.
No, but if in fact the UDP they just put up a statement now to say I kuma kangol mi yalon ko I will lefo ami landi kuke andu wanyama wol manya fola as let me just get few kuma kan dantan mi yalo iko the NPP ruling party cannot even keep the narrative consistent. It is their former national president, the late Dembo Bifos Bojang, who stood on a political platform in Bakau in the presence of Adama Barrow and claimed if His Excellency Ousainou Darboe were to be elected, he will expel all non-Mandinkas from the Gambia. So it's like similar statement. They're saying in more recently, however, at a political rally in Kiam, President Barrow, handpicked nominated parliamentarian Maimouna Cissé Darboe, made a complete different allegation again in the present. She claimed during her time in the UDP, the party brought foreigners from Guinea-Bissau and neighboring countries to vote in Gambian election. She went further to allege that His Excellency Ousainou Darboe, were elected, he would favor non-Mandinkas over Mandinkas, describing him as anti-Mandinka. These are remarks that seems to be dangerous and shouldn't have been said, in the presence of the president.
Let me tell you. I mean, Maimouna Cissé is a nominated member of the National Assembly.
Yeah, and that's why she's responsible.
How about Ousainou Darboe, a secretary general, party leader of a party? That is a government that is presumed to be a government in waiting. Ousainou Darboe ka fo a journalist, Panderi, Toure, Conte, ite Imanda fi manding kola. Something
but Mr. Mballow, that doesn't justify Maimuna's statement. If Dabo is wrong.
No. They are all commentaries.
No, what I'm saying is,
if Dabo have the right, but if Dabo have the fundamental right to blame a journalist, to label as woman lafi manding kola. Ya understand. Folk apare fanan I law ya maseka I law ka foko alnga badi ya fata. Woman ke crime ti. Maimuna Sise is also an ordinary
no, but you can I think let's assume let me agree.
Maimuna is the first person ka this type of statement phone. Okay,
Mr. Mballow, let me see, say even if Usainu Dabo should make that kind of comment, that doesn't warrant Maimuna to repeat the same thing. If you disagree with Dabo with his comment, then Maimuna's comment also cannot be justified.
No, but what I'm saying, I'm not trying to condone any statement here. I am not condoning any of those statements. But what I'm telling you, I'm just giving you.
But why can the NPP as a party
condemn? You the scenarios whereby statements have been made and nobody.
Why can the NPP as a party? Why can the NPP as a party come out and denounce Maimuna for making such a tribal rhetoric in front of the president, a sitting president who went on, in fact, that was for National Development Mission, Wala CJ. Yenalanje in a rally making a statement that seems, that falls short of a National Assembly member. It's inappropriate.
What I believe is if President Adama Barrow should come out and stop Maimuna Sise, then President Barrow should have also instructed people to tell people like Yamai Seka and also Usainu Dabo the tribal statement that they have made in the past. And their parties, UDP never condemned them.
No, but you are the ruling party. You need to set the precedent. NPP
that freedom of speech, I cannot compromise with anybody. I don't want to I don't want to curtail anybody to control people's opinion.
But the president watara kiyang dalilo menkama wolem kuruka silo kuliji. If there should be a rally, the president should continue speaking on policies and programs as atefengo ya fonyame. Ete diamutaji, the president at diamutaji la among kuma for me yalongo has to do with the opposition wala ka tribal rhetorics wala wasifa. If somebody from your end made that kind of remark, it is a responsibility on your party to make sure you set the record straight. If not, it will be seen as NPP is condoning tribal sentiments in our politics.
No, that's what I'm telling you. You see, unfortunately, the Section 25 of the Constitution give them this right.
No, this is not a right.
It's an abuse of process. To express themselves freely.
So no, but there could be a limitation to that.
No, limitation. Maimuna was expressing herself. She never said it was not on the part of the government, but on herself. She expressed herself freely.
Saying Usainu is an anti-Mandinka. Come on, that cannot be a responsible statement.
Well, that's her opinion.
Opinion?
That's her opinion. The freedom of expression
and they make the UDP made a reference to one of your Allah former national president that Atefan President Barrow Nyala ofane wo kuma sifa killing level without any action from your party. It means NPP as a party is condoning tribal rhetoric in our politics.
We are not.
Why are you not denouncing your members?
Each time, the party come up with something that we come across of anything of that sort, they are tribal rhetorics. We condemn them.
So far, can you tell me any? No.
That is the right thing to do. That is professionally. That's what we believe in a genuine and respectable democratic state.
But as a government, if even whereas you said Usainu Dabo made that, if the government feel any statement Dabo made for Miyalanko is not incompatible with our laws, he could be arrested. He's not above the law. What's stopping the government if they are really serious about maintaining sanity in our politics?
I am not saying it. That's why don't misquote.
No, I'm not.
I never say against the law. Usainu, what he said is I said freedom of speech gave him that. Maimuna Sise, freedom of speech, Section 25 gave him
that. You should make our politics
Seka, Section 25 gave her the right to express herself at a political platform.
But Ajam Seka was denounced for making that comment.
It has nothing. It is not necessary to arrest.
No, if the government is saying they are committed to a peaceful election, dangerous statements like these should be avoided. And they should set the precedent that their members, government ruling party members, will to be seen to be making that kind of comment. Do you agree with that?
But what Maimuna said, what she was saying is because she said she knows Ousseynou, she worked with Ousseynou. They are from the, they have from the same this thing. From the same political party, and what she knows of Ousseynou, that's what she expressed here.
Now, in fact, having somebody like
so, can I stop? What power do I have, or anybody have now to stop Maimuna?
In fact, having
we don't have that power.
But having Maimuna in your party, in the NPP now, in fact, is seemingly a threat to our electoral integrity. If she claimed to be aiding and abetting people from Miyalonko Manke Banku Dingolti, will register in our election, and now she is part of the ruling party. She's a threat to our election, isn't it?
But if Maimuna is a threat to our election, what of Yankuba Dabo, who is a chairperson of a region?
He never said he was going to register.
Come out and say our party only. She labeled this thing, and we know where it was going to Talube, that she cannot lead because it's a Mandika party.
No.
That was a threat. To our democracy, we should be tolerant in our political party. We should not. Anybody can lead a political party, even anybody.
But I don't think Yankuba has ever said
She made that statement, a statement that was very dangerous to our democracy. She should not make it. When Talube was there,
No, when he said if Talib should lead, then he will leave. He never said he cannot lead because of his race.
Of course. He says only because Talube is not a Mandinka. I'm telling you.
So now, even whereas Yankuba should say that.
Did people come and condemn him?
I'm not aware of him saying that. But
okay, that's what I'm telling you. He said it. Go to the media. Go and search. So if we have one, let me tell you, if we should punish somebody for one thing, we should punish all for the same thing. We cannot pick and choose. We cannot condemn Maimuna Sise and we leave Ousseynou Dabo, we leave Yankuba Dabo, we leave Yama Seka making such statements and they go free, scot-free. Now, it's not fair. Let us be fair.
But you agree that they are not good statements?
4 of them, according to what you are analyzing.
No, I'm not analyzing anything.
According to analysis.
To you.
But do you agree with me also that I have observed, because there are many Gambians. Did I mention anybody? But I mentioned these people and they never apologize to the Gambians because in order to promote genuine democracy and respect for freedom of speech. So they never did that.
If you agree with me that Dabo and I'm now asking.
Yes.
Did you agree with me that Maimuna also, the statement that she made, that was a dangerous statement?
Their statements are equal. I can give them the same measure that they made similar statement, 4 of them. Now, that's what I can tell. If it is bad to our democracy, 4 of them have made a statement that is not convenient.
But the thing is, why would a sitting head of state, I mean, even out of respect, why would you allow people to be making that kind of rhetoric in your presence? That's even the concern of most of the Gambian people who want to make sure our politics is decent and, sanity prevails.
Let me tell you, Ibrahim, that's what I'm telling you. President is sitting down. Do you want President Barrow to behave like a dictator, whereby whoever wants to speak, he will go and tell them police to wish you out or to keep quiet? You must be allowed to express your fundamental right, freedom of speech. That's what he's doing.
But responsibly.
If you commit any crime, you see, for us, what we believe is, if you don't do something, nothing will happen to you. But if you do something, you have something to answer. If at that rally, if anybody had come out and insulted somebody there, you have a question to answer. You will be summoned to the police.
No, the opposition are saying.
At the rally,
the opposition
you are saying. Insult somebody there.
Mr. Mballow, the opposition will come member will bulwolam. NPP members, will let me alonko police will book a muta. If you make any statement against opposition figures in the country and you are an NPP member, you go scot free. Whereas at the opposition end,
that's not correct.
Well, but
I'll give you an example.
Okay.
I'll give you this. I don't know Bakum. No, not Bakum.
Bakum was not arrested.
Bakum was called to the police.
No, that was not arrested.
And also another journalist is there. I don't know Jao. I don't know something. MPP. Something.
How did that case lasted? Was he taken to court?
Did you see anybody? I mean,
no. These are things that are they are before us. We've seen.
But most of them we are summoned to the police, and some of them I understand they offer apology for the insults.
Apology
for the insults they made.
So, but
because insults are disrespectful,
to make it easy
in our society,
our law doesn't say when when you make an error, you should apologize. You should be prosecuted for your actions. That's what the law says. If you are found wanting of doing something that's incompatible with the law, you should be arrested. not to issue an apology. That's a lame excuse.
That is the first step of arrest. Calling somebody to the police is the first step. The second step is to detain if it is necessary. And I think the police have done that. But if they during the process of interrogations, if they realize that this case, even if we proceed, is going to be a waste of resources and time. That's why normally most of these cases,
the police doesn't determine.
If they feel that they will not win the case, what is the point wasting resources and energy, people to go around searching for evidence, searching for witnesses, going around only to go to the court and the case get dismissed? Bram.
So you think you think Maimuna was within her constitutional limits to make such a arrangement?
According to Section 25. Section 25, that is freedom of speech, gives her right. Freedom of association gives her right to do what she was doing at that moment.
So we the current registration process, memo carte fay kaiti dioti mi yalon ko wala be kiring. Your observations, abita ka nyadi.
Well, so far it's going successfully. It's going, though there are some hurdles. Okay. And this is what we expect everywhere in a democratic setup.
You have been in URR. There are allegations out there. Tumirol molbe tumikaneko. You are found wanting. I mean, puruka dindi mo register. Me yalong ko ulmu minor let in URR. Dame yalong ko ite ibe mol ma ko ikam puruki register. Me yalong ko sioma sanji tendencies. How do you react to this allegation?
Ibrahima, what I can tell you is that is not correct. It's not true. I have never brought anybody in my vehicle to register. I have never accompanied. If anybody see that, tell them to call and we go to court.
Okay.
Me as a stakeholder, it is my responsibility if I hear a problem anywhere, if I am within that area, to go and see.
So you have been going round?
I was in Nyamanari. If you ask, maybe do you know that area? Nyamanari and Burufit is not far away.
Okay.
They are not far away. I was in Nyamanari. Happened to be in Nyamanari. And then I heard that some supporters of the MPP are having problem with the registering officers. They brought some people from Pasamas Fula. Pasamas Fula is within the same area.
Okay.
According to those people, they were late to get registered until that team, the registering team, moved away from their area. They traveled, either they were away to some family missions or somewhere in Combo. I don't know. I didn't have the correct team. But what I hear is they were late to register at that area. So they complained to some of their people, that is the MPP people in that area, that they want to register. Those people tell them that it is all right to go and register anywhere, even to go up to Basse, to go up to Bansan, as far as you are citizens. They are with their parents. I happened to meet their parents when I went there. They are with their mothers. Some of them are with their uncles. And even the alcalo of that place, their alcalo came to that place when the riot was on. But at the time of arrival, me arriving there, it was closing time. Already it's 5 o'clock. I found every day are closing, and the riot was about to subside.
So, but you think you're present? To
make this thing correct, so people have the right.
So, but
Saikou Mballow monati bari men fole wala moninti ko wo manke toñati mem monati na mototo nke monati na mototo pour I register. It is not my responsibility. My responsibility is to make sure that Gambia.
So, but
there is
Mr. Mballow, present made the situation a bit fizzy for anybody. I mean, it is a position of influence, and you are influential figure in the country. Seeing you at that polling station to facilitate the registration of those people was not proper.
Ibrahim, who told you that? Who told you in the first place? Mo me yalon kon futata moto me kabir wol futata je in brief. I was not there. Around 5. Did you understand me?
But that was your motive.
Me and the governor.
Yeah. Why would the governor even go there? A public servant.
A governor who is governing the region.
To do what?
Problem
to do what?
Is
that his role?
We
all know the governor is siding with the NPP. That's obvious to everybody.
Well, for him, he was there to do the right thing. The governor would have told them that
Mr. Mballow, the election act doesn't call the governor to intervene in any situation. When there are problems,
do you know that?
Allow me.
All the governors who are participating with the IEC, do you know that they are members?
Yeah, because they are stakeholders.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is, the election act doesn't give any powers to any governor to go and resolve any problem. The IEC is an independent, competent body that can resolve problem on its own without your interference.
The governor never interfered.
Let
me make it correct.
No.
He was there as a governor of the region who is in charge. Do you want to stop? You cannot stop even somebody from Misira, from Bakau, from going there and sit down in
To do what?
To do what? To go and see what is happening. To go and observe.
But in fact, the fact is,
he has to observe. You want him to sit down. We are paying him to make sure that there is peace and tranquility. He knows what is going on in URR, not to sit down in his office.
No, Mr. Mballow. I think the fact is, governor and the president's advisor on political affairs, were on the ground to influence the IEC officials to register minors.
I must tell you that is not correct. It is the parties. All the parties had their agents. It's their responsibility.
The NPP has their agents too on the ground.
We cannot tell somebody by force. We cannot even do that.
No, but NPP had an agent also on the ground.
All the parties.
Yeah, exactly. So why were you there with the governor?
If we hear riot, that there is a noise, fight.
Well, you are not security personnel. The police should have gone there.
So if you hear fight as a stakeholder, you people should sit down.
Stakeholder to what extent? Because you have
to go and make sure that you advise either your agents or anybody or the villagers. Stay away from problem.
No, this is a direct interference in our electoral process.
That is not correct.
Of course.
That is not correct. If you ask the IEC, we are told that they are independent. In fact, I heard the governor telling those people that the IEC is an independent body. I heard it. He was telling all of them, the people there who were standing by, that the IEC has the last decision here. You people have to respect.
If he really believed in that, he would not have gone there. If the governor really believed in that.
Let me tell you, Ibrahim, you cannot stop a governor from visiting any village in his region.
No. But the fact that your president.
If he had intervened that you must register Ibrahim or you must register Saikou Mballow, I would have said, you are interfering.
Mr. Mballow, the motive was, you said, the motive was the governor and you, Albert to facilitate.
We were in Nyamanari.
No,
I told you that we went to Nyamanari. We were from Nyamanari. It's the same area. It's just like from here, Nyamanari and that place, just from here and let's say, sitting corner.
I'm not disagreeing that fact. Your present with the governor at that material time was unwarranted. That's what I'm saying.
Of course, it was warranted.
No.
It was warranted. We have the fundamental right to freedom of movement, and the governor, as the stakeholder, as somebody overseeing the region, he has the fundamental right to go around his region.
Yeah, that's very right. The governor could go around his region. That's very okay. But interfering in the process, that's what I have problems.
He never interfered. What he said
what was he there for? If he was not to interfere,
he was going in his region. He has the right to go in his region. And coincidentally, if there is an issue, he has to tell everybody, including MPP, UDP, whoever is there, that IEC, whatever decision they take, they have the last word. That's what he said.
The conduct of
that has to be respected.
The conduct of the governor and yourself and the CRR governor, one could conclude that the NPP is not committed to free and fair election. We have seen the CRR governor at that when they stamped out Bulokono. And he couldn't give any justification to those actions. It shows the government is using its powers and machinery to interfere in the process.
Well, if any party is paranoid of losing an election, would come up with such an allegation.
No.
It's only you people. Maybe you fear that things are not going in your favor.
So at this stage,
the popular support that the MPP has gained. That's why you come up with those allegations. So you are crying foul.
No, but at this stage, I think it's too premature for one to think that you are going to lose anyway.
Because you hear in everywhere, it's MPP. The whole country, MPP. So you are scared. That's why you are shouting. How can you shout for only about eight youths who came to register? I'm hearing people are telling me whether it's 100 youths, whether it's 50. I said, where are these people getting this? Let us be honest. Ya Ibrahim, political party or anybody ni lafta mo dunia ye respect. Nibe ko fola ini ala tema tonya fo.
But in fact,
kume yalon ko amansoro kana wo dundi je.
Marinyang is the executive director of Gambia Party.
Gele manaje.
Okay.
Let me tell you that gele ni ala tema. Gele manaje, more 100 manaje, more 50 manaje, more 20 manaje.
Your president.
Men fulat pasamaj wol mu Gambian dingol leti.
How do you know?
The argument is.
How do you know they were?
Ini na ba manual.
No, that's too cheap.
Of course. Of course. But
as per, going by our election law, I mean, no. That's not how you determine whether somebody is a citizen. That's not how you determine whether somebody is a citizen.
You people are funny. No. You people are funny. Malo accident
Mr. Mballow, that's not how you determine.
Gambia Timon. Yena carton ni iko Alessandro Mansi. Jo yura sonko ke alsai. What jareta sonko laba.
Seeing somebody Kamona Bamaje doesn't determine the person is a Gambian. We're talking about a valid birth certificate. We're talking about a valid passport, a valid ID card.
But they had the attestation signed by the Alcalo was there.
No, the Alcalo. You are a close confidant of the president. Who is the Alcalo to say no to Saikou Mballow? Who is the Alcalo to say no to the governor? But he is present.
But Alcalo, former Foeko, Cabin on the Fura, close tally.
But what I'm saying but you are not security personnel. The governor should have
that's why we have no right to arrest. We have no right to stop anybody.
You couldn't have also not go there.
What the governor tell them was Alisonko Bula, this IC has the last word. Jang. I don't that was the last thing. Kabila wo for munekeda.
So it was correct that it was correct that
everybody listen. Supporters of MPP, supporters of the opposition. Kabiria Jeko IEC Jang Fem4 that is going to be the last word.
So it was correct that those people were denied the voters card.
Some they were there. Some were because of Iko Ila Sanjo. According to the IEC, Iko ye denied because of Ila Sanjo Mansi ye wole think. But Alcalo insista ko iwuluta ila saturu ya.
But Alcalo yalo nyari la call frere 18 years le.
But yalo ite faranta alonna. So ngawo bula wonyam.
So but
you cannot be a judge on somebody and ala saturu.
But your present and with the governor was something that shouldn't have happened. This is my point.
What I'm telling you is Ibrahim Kabin Befuta Kanje it was after 5. IEC start at 8 o'clock and they close at 5. We were there around 15 minutes.
But your motive and the governor was to make sure that people registered.
We were there to make sure that the thing does not escalate.
To what level?
Even of course,
Mr. Mballow, you are not a trained case management officer. You are a special advisor to the president to be advising on political matters.
Special advisor. What is my policies? The policies are here according to this registration. Is the IEC? The policy has given the IEC the mandate. 100% mandate to supervise
there are
and
even
conduct
allegations
the
that
supervision.
NPP members.
And if anybody, whether you are MPP, if you are trying to challenge the IEC, it is us to go make it is. We should not sit down. We should go and interpret this thing. Listen, this is not government. This is not opposition. This is not what is the IEC who has don't you think that was correct to go and so that they understand that? Listen. This is not nobody.
The chief executive officer of Gambia participate. Ala kuma kangol do mi yalon ko kerfatu ako tapale ya sifa mi yalon ko wole be keri nyin carte fol anana nyama sifa je. And many people are blaming the state. Mi yalon ko wole be dendi wo Kenya sifa la. Ibrahim, you muna expect opposition.
No, you want expect for a man iman accusation je opposition parliamentary national assembly member. Iman accused them falsely. Falsely. Equal birth certificate, 3 birth certificate. Iman thinking.
How is that
Yaya maintain Sanya. Iman accused.
That wasn't false.
Accused them.
That wasn't false.
That was where are the proof?
Oh,
you accused them. Ibulta donc ye cho command unnecessary tension. Alnga wo it mo nyanta melonna wala mo nyenti ko nyimman jare sonkola. Ni momo have any question about anybody.
No, but we should
go
defend.
No.
But we should defend the process. And defending the process means to allow sanity to prevail.
How do we defend it? That's why we are giving this advice.
Why are you people going around? In fact, going to police stations who are, to get people out who have been accused of fraudulently issuing bad certificate to people?
But
that's not acceptable.
Ibrahim, are you telling me something that you don't know?
About
because
what?
you are telling me going and bearing in. Did you see me? I think I
no,
made it
again, Sidin Jai belongs to your party. He's been accused.
Sidin Jai never go. Sidin Jai also is an accusation. Sidin Jai never went and collect people, bringing them to the
We have seen him at Bursubi police station with Yankuba Dabo and co.
Sidi is a policy holder, is a stakeholder. If this country, if it is messed up, you want Sidi to sleep in his house? I'll get on for why.
Well, that's not his role.
Of course, it is his role to make sure there is peace and tranquility.
He's not a security personnel, Mr. Mballow.
But do you know that he sits with the security personnel? He is in the existing.
That's his
at
oversight.
the National Assembly.
That's his oversight.
That's
an oversight function.
So you want him to sit down while his people are doing the job they have in trouble without it coming out?
But the kind of...
That's negligent of his responsibility.
No. The kind of... is Sidi Njai, Mr. Mballow and co. assigning a responsibility to themselves that is not part of their TOR.
It is.
No, it's not. Because...
we are in government.
Allow
listen,
me.
We will never allow this government to slide into violence. We will never. It is our responsibility to make sure every corner where we hear there is problem, we go and maintain peace.
That's understandable. But what I'm saying is, the primary role...
But I cannot hear there is I sleep... it's not my business.
No.
People are killing. It can escalate.
No. The people who are responsible...
But maybe if I appear, if I am around there, I say, listen, this is the situation. Why can't you take this matter to the police? Why can't you take this to the Alcalo or Saikou rather than fighting? Maybe they will listen.
Would you agree with me that you cannot be an impartial arbiter here because of your political standing? Especially situations like that, you are already conflicted. The only competent authority to make sure tension don't escalate is the police.
But Ibrahim,
so is the NPP playing the role of the police now?
Ibrahim, the escalation of this matter has already expired. When I told you that when we arrive, they have closed registration. I'm telling you.
This is a general question for you and your members. The way they're interfering in the process.
They have not interfered. It's just a mere allegation of interference. No, Sidin Jai has never interfered in this. He went as a stakeholder, as a member of the Security Council.
No. He went in the capacity as the spokesperson of the ruling National People's Party. And he is defending NPP members.
He is wearing two hats.
No.
He's wearing two hats.
I think that would not be fair. Because...
at that place, Sidi is wearing two hats.
No.
Of course. Maintain security.
That's not possible. I think he was only putting one hat, and that's as the spokesperson or deputy spokesperson of the ruling party. And he was there to make sure those people who were in conflict with the law to get them out. That's the allegation.
No, what he said, I had his statement over social media. What he said was correct. Sidi said, what every Gambian, this is a message to every Gambian. If you are going to register, what is demanded from you, the claimant, is a birth certificate, identity card, or a passport.
Valid. You need to put that word. A valid birth certificate.
In the absence of those documents, you go to the IEC table, registering table, they give you an attestation and you go back to your Alcalo.
No, he said a valid birth certificate. Now, the issue here is, there are allegations that the ruling party members are issuing fraudulent birth certificate to the public. NPP as a party, if they are really committed to free and fair election, they would have issued a statement. Remember, their silence, is not telling well.
Those are just allegations.
No.
Those are allegations.
But what's stopping you from coming out and said, no, we are not doing that?
We said it. They came up with a statement. I saw MPP came up with a statement. That is not correct. Yes, they came up.
To say what?
Look at that. It's not correct. The accusation, blah, is mere accusation. They came up.
No, but the thing is, now, what is Sidi doing at the polling stations? Why is the NPP officials going about?
Sidi is wearing two hats. Don't disqualify him.
No. He's not the IGP. The IGP is the trusted person responsible for internal security.
In tandem with the IEC and the security sector.
That's his oversight.
In tandem with the security sector and the IEC, Sidi is also
there is no policy or law that empower him to be going around.
Sidi, if there is a riot, he should not sit down until it escalates.
Well,
to allow his police officers, the security, to be having to escalate.
Is it that he can calm down, have trust in the police?
If he can go and tell them maintain peace, that's good of him.
No, but he's conflicted. He want the president to win.
No, but here, who is not conflicted here? Everybody is conflicted.
But this is why we need the police to do the independent job.
The opposition is fighting for themselves. The ruling government is fighting for it. Everybody is conflicted here. Who is not conflicted here? It's only the IEC. So that's why when there is a riot, it is our responsibility to tell them, listen, here is not us. We don't have the last say. Nobody has the last say. Listen to this independent.
So, but why is NPP as a party very concerned when people said this particular person is a non-Gambian, he's a minor, he should not be part of our election? Why are they concerned? Because it is your responsibility, it's not likewise mine, and any other person to make sure, our election integrity is not compromised.
Let me tell you.
So why are you people very concerned? Anytime there is a problem, Sidin Yao will be on the ground, Saikou Mballow is on the ground, Demba Sabal is on the ground. Name them. Why?
Ibrahim, we want to make sure that, for us, we stand by our citizens. We want to make sure that it's only Gambians who are born in this country participate in our election.
Well, that doesn't reflect your stand. We had Maimuna telling us that she is part of the people who register non-Gambians, and she is part of your party. That itself is a threat.
Who?
Maimuna.
You say what?
She said she's part of the people who register, bring non-Gambians from outside and register them to vote for UDP. Now she's part of your party.
So maybe
you could have this associated.
So that means she's exposing that UDP was doing that. Maybe that's what she's telling you now. That MPP is not doing that, but UDP was doing that. Was telling her to do back.
No, but why? NPP, why is NPP? No. What I'm saying is,
if she said that, I didn't hear that part. But you said she said it. If she had said that, then she associated that fraudulent with UDP, then we blame UDP for that.
Why wouldn't you? Oh no, come on. Why wouldn't you arrest her for
what has passed in the UDP?
It's a violation.
What has passed in the past? Who will arrest somebody for that? Ibrahim, you don't waste your time on that.
So
how can you prove that now?
Mr. Mballow, what I'm saying,
if you arrest, where are you going to prove that?
When you said non-Gambians, shouldn't vote in our election, Model BJ can for the NPP is not very proactive on that.
We are
that is their advantage.
We are working very hard to make sure that Gambians participate in our elections. We are telling them that we did sensitization. We sent people throughout the country to tell them. Suku Singate, the admin secretary, CDCC, went on a nationwide tour to sensitize people that Gambian citizens should participate.
Yet still you will go around, city will go around, and any other person within the NPP going around to, people caught doing fraudulent activities in our election?
There is no fraudulent activity here.
Well, issuance of fake birth certificate, that's fraud.
I told you, that was an allegation leveled on certain people like Yaya mentioned. That has never been substantiated. That's what I saw on social media. That was just a mere allegation.
The oppositions are planning to coalition on the Bangkok. Come December 5th, they want Barrow out. In fact, if Barrow should win, the sovereign of the Gambian people will continue. And he should be voted out on December. Is this coalition talk among the opposition? Among the NPP see nobody.
Are you surprised for Esa Kau? Esa Meyalonko, Gambian gave him responsibility. He failed us. He didn't complete his mission, the TRRC, and he ran. He was using his position at the TRRC to contest elections. Are you not disappointed with Esa? Gambian trusted you. This government, President Barrow trusted you, give you this responsibility. You should have completed your mission and give your report, go and preach. But he didn't do that. He jumped the gun.
But that shouldn't stop him from being president.
Now, if he is shouting, who will listen to it? He wants to be a president.
But what he's saying...
We cannot stop him because it is his fundamental right to contest elections, but Gambian will not take him seriously.
For consider that Gambians are suffering under Barrow and giving him another chance. The sovereign is going to continue.
Gambians today, the privileges that they have seen under President Adama Barrow, the development projects that they have seen under President Adama Barrow, they have never seen that in the past 50 years.
People are saying we have roads, but we are poor. We are poorer today than ever before.
We have roads.
Yes, we have roads. We have electricity.
We have road. We have electricity.
Yeah.
We have bridges.
Yeah.
We have health, medical health centers. We have ambulances. Add that there.
Yeah. But we are poor today than ever before.
We have university. When you say poverty, Can you clarify what type of poverty are you talking about? You mean cost of living? Maybe that's what you said. Yeah. And that cost of living, let me tell you, ni momo ya long membe caring be duniato. Be membe caring. You don't blame Gambia. Go to neighboring countries. Be Gambia drone ne tuta. You can only go to Gambia da mola kordato. Moli ekilisilo kang. Na kontong na sima. Dula jawato be na neighboring countries. Ite also dola je Ibrahim. Go and travel. At amantara je nga ala tentu Cairo membi jang anin development bi kelo membe caring duna ordering call be stop kulungol ye stop ala mol mako han kabi mano bi jang call be dunkan at least mano tata nun jang up to 2,500 600 mano jita ya hit up to 1,800 700 600
but Gambians are still complaining. They are still complaining. In fact, be on the Voice newspaper. They said at Brikama market, vendors there, they said they want change. They are not interested in Barrow's leadership, despite the road and everything, because cost of living is higher today than
Ibrahim, let me tell you, there is no country Yalonko Isitano.
But he failed in his responsibility.
Banco majority Bay, 100% Bay ko that government. Go to America, go to Germany, go to France, go to UK.
No, but somebody.
No,
but somebody.
Ni membe wuri kan jang may bi Brikama o dula doto ka wuri ka foko malla fi barola. We'll vote him out. Wol mu ila nyantol right. But the majority, what matters is the majority. But the majority of Gambians be 90%. 85% to 90% be is Sonta Baroma. They are supporting this government and they will vote for
a government that is.
And you write it down.
They're going to vote for him?
They're going to vote for him.
But the opposition are saying they're coming together.
Opposition put Kana together. It's not new in this country. How many years? Na Kodol, na wages coming doku. Opposition coalition Jamato, but he felt it.
But 2016 it came and it happened.
What felt it? Yalo Munati na felt. I will tell you, it came up to the beam. Ko Mojama disappeared. Sai Malong Fonte Fanambe disappeared. Let me tell you that.
But 2016 is
Ninteni Ibrahima be doko la be journalist ala Ibrahima disappeared follow. Ntefana ni kungo bembulu. Ni kungo benna. Nyanta mira la ko mem keta Ibrahima la may be abina antea. Men keta chief Ibrahima mane. Men keta deda hydra nyolto. Ya understand. Wol be mol meje. Ntefana mbe safero la jang. Mbadunga fero ke. Wole keta.
But in 2016
Bari Jumale disappeared.
In 2016
Jumale toto Bamadinka. Jumale fa.
In his recent interview.
Wole ngo sabunu mo kana mo filidi.
Dabo ko
Hani APRC they contributed to the change. Amante mo kilile mo change nati de Gambian ol bele denta ko. Ha? Alnga falim because ni manke woti. Mo jamala fa mal filter. Mo jamala ba mal filter. Journalist Jamal filter. Mo malong army soldiers me yalon ko wolle be mol kantakan pour Cairo sabadi. Wolbe disappear ibe tumandika. Ha? Wo mankoy. Wole wo sabu let me tell you that.
But in his interview with
Kerfado, kuma opposition me yalon ko they have no yobal for the people.
In his recent interview with Kerfado, Mr. Dabo, UDP la Nyarongo, he said, Gambians said they are fed up with Barrow.
Who said it?
Dabo. He said the Gambians
Dabo has been saying that how many times?
They are fed up with Barrow and they are disappointed with him. Now they want real change and they want him to lead that change. Seemingly Dabo is too optimistic that he's, abe Barrow boy in the land.
Dabo hani nyani abe damen to be. Nyani abe damen to be. Ni karte fa shit abe boy laje. Because they kurango nataje, silol nataje, wole ma omiri. Nyani. I taje abe boy laje. I'm telling you this. Nde amame botaje. Abe boy la nyani. Wol be saying, wol lafta nun kai, wol lafta menna e wo soto. Wo Dabo le be odila. Dabo le ke balundi ba. For opposition le ke balundi ba. It will be fam balundika. So it's full of men silo anin kurangol. Ya understand? Mobility.
But I think
ni was sort of that side.
The philosophy is
the rest more bala doko la purke la dimba ya balon. Fo barole nyanta wo dealer. Wo double bo dealer. Yamina will be down kunaba.
But the concept is being an opposition doesn't mean the government is not giving you what you want. Probably the government can operate nyaming, ila philosophy and ite be lori menka wal menka kilinde. You can have road and electricity and yet still vote against a government that you deem incompetent.
What that is?
As Dabo would say, he said the government is corrupt, immantling, and wanyama fana imu mollete mi yalon ko banko dingol nyaaj yo fita. So that alone could warrant somebody to vote you out.
But Dabo has been saying that from 1996.
So but think this year will not be different for him?
For I change this total. Ndol nin dabolem. Ndol wo wato ninga doko ke na peche kol ben kataria. Ninga muta pour aina. Nka foko changes binale. Mba change lad. But for wo soto raba. Gamberol mansino.
So it in 2026
they don't listen. 2026. Yaje menkera 2021.
But they're saying the election is not free and fair, and you people have started sowing that, from registration to what election.
Ibrahim Gambiano yaje sign ila freedom sotota, ila Cairo sotota, nyatota sotota.
Freedom where?
Freedom sotota, nyatota sotota. Ni momo lafta e funti, ni lafta e dum. You understand? Ni lafta a political party form BBB ni lafta you can form your party. You might be stop la Gambia bi wala bija. Ni lafta a join ye sound ibe party mento eta jana constitution ne wala nyinika wo be keri. Freedom of speech, freedom of press. Hani muso hani be tabirola. Mol be keta TikTok alt. Mol be keta hani ni be domoda tabika. Imu journalist you ka fo nyinne keta sate na sate auto sa you report. Mol be wala duwa kanu. Ala e wodi mol Cairo.
Why but there are major issues that the president is yet to address, and the opposition are saying that should be addressed. We don't have a constitution that is vibrant and comprehensive and in line with democratic values and norms. The security sector reform, the government mark, lot of things that the president promised in his 2016 campaign, ala manifesto he's not fulfilled that. We needed a two-term leadership or whatsoever you call it,
two-term
limit in our country, and that's not happening. So all those are things that are they leave gap in our governance, and our democracy is at stake. So many are saying allowing Barrow to continue for another term, in fact, is going to make the situation worse, because they said the government is testing waters now. We have seen a journalist menka dogo ke State House, ko SIS ya komandi ya nyininka ya la passport ta bulo konoje. All those are things me along with sila nyalom to our democracy.
Ibrahim, democracy is not an easy fix. It's a process.
Yeah, but 10 years is enough for any serious leader to fix democracy.
It's a process. Ni momo ko eko BBB ni democracy dunta don 100%. Abe 100% ko be bita anyama. Wala tinna how many times a bita can, because ko eta at the National Assembly or Congress, molia debate, ya jube, they vote for it. Wala tinna akoliata. Ni mukume yalon
but he promised it, knowing it is difficult.
Ni mukume yalon ko authoritarian mo damaye si don te damanga si at the palace ngasi don ko nyine bekela luati o nyine bekela this is menin lekela loti nyine bekela yalon wo be easy la bari kume yalon ko at amantara president obulu abe at the national lawmakers wala tinna to susan fula table ta fula wolbe jono adu wole keda banku do la fana developed countries ikala fi bill dundila bilo ka jolon
but some are saying the President Barrow's popularity is fading out.
But we opposition ku moleti guys
it's not fading out.
Woman mo teresino la, I'm telling you this. Wo mu opposition ku moleti banko be koleari
no but banko be koleari
tendinte president he moment la fi ala saying he I packed abejo any election mba boyndila tendinte wo mu kuma kensen
but if they but
we are respecting the principle of democracy and the rule of law.
That's not reflected in your actions. If the NPP is too optimistic of winning this election, why would you go that low trying to battling with all these allegations?
This allegation left a men as people in government na nyantole mukasi ka jeko Gambia dingol men nyanta karto soro la ya soro, because sometimes you can
we have the national
sometimes yaje hada madingo sometimes isi mo deja ala balo be do ya mira ko amant ofanam bije ya mira ko nyimman 60.
But why would Saikou Mballow bring him on the table? That's not the problem.
Satara dingo babulu womu 20 something years ima wolo sometimes fana moy balo soto ya mira ko nyimuke baleti satara hani 17
no, but the issue is why is the honorable presidential advisor bringing somebody on the table?
But I told you that name me anywhere presidential, they never bring me. I have never had anybody bringing people on the table.
Really?
I never had anybody. Omukuma cancel lady. Those are just mere allegations. They have nothing to substantiate.
But even now, for even a stakeholder like Gambia participate to claim there is a lot of fraudulent activities happening in this process, that alone is scary. It means our election, the integrity of our election is already compromised because the registration process.
If Gambian participate is saying that what is stopping them from working with the IEC to make sure they go to the revising court.
Revising code?
Yes, of course. The revising code is there. It's coming.
You could have also saved
if I were the chairperson of the Gambia participate, I would have been observing, and then at the end I will be.
But you know, I never doubt your democratic credentials. But seeing the government that you serve in, Alcalo la stampo te bulokono already set a precedence of intimidation in this process. It's unfair.
No, but mune ketaje ngame moy ayalo mantaraje
hani bari dalam president wala advisory sa
no,
no way boy yenyu murundi nyima
mbe menna iko wol wo manken something of that so imam wo moy
e ka manken nyari
amanken dia
so ni alkalo manken de kala stampol tawul
incapacité somebody me yalo hani president muna atina in the constitution
alkalo ni is talking abe diamo kanne abala hajol ki kanne what do you mean now is not
somebody can be talking but somebody can be talking but also mentally
I believe you are also you are from rural Gambia. That's a norm in most of the villages in rural Gambia. Alkalo la stampo katara abadi masutungol bulmene ka mako e dokuwala. That shouldn't warrant anybody to sack anyone.
No, but let me tell you. Jania Bokela Wobekela in consultation.
One would even conclude.
Why more console? Jania Badila ala dindingo.
Juma console. Many console.
I villagers console.
No, he's not giving the throne to.
But I really don't care for Kokari.
No, he's not doing that. He is stamping if that is anything to go by. Naba dingo bulo kono wale ka mako idokola. And the government of the Gambia, at no point have they ever said, "Wala wa dingo nyinga was stampo dundi kuola kundo meni luamanta."
But villagers,
so why are you instilling fear?
Because villagers le complainter. The villagers were complainter.
Villagers said,
"Oh, this is not right."
But the villagers has not said that.
No, they said it in the village.
Where?
They reported to the governor.
Governor?
Yes.
To say what?
To tell him that what is going here is not correct.
And what is
Alcalo is not going. He's not doing his job. He's giving
the NPP. I mean, if the governor, according to Yemen for Walem, stampo be opulandu obe UMC le and things like. We have seen the chief of Kombo South, Falalo Ture, Birikama, Mundo, Jata, all. Campaigning openly for people to cast their votes for President Adama Barrow. If that is not bad, what would make somebody, a UMC member, to be holding an attestation for any purpose?
But before the Alcalo,
you think that is okay?
Jania hand over. He should have consulted the villages.
Well, that's not handing over. He doesn't give the throne to him. No.
Because that is
so you think the chief of Kombo South campaigning for NPP is okay?
No,
now I'm asking you a different question.
No, okay? Kombo is more le sonta ko nyille mo la safety and they are working with him.
On what? To make sure President Barrow is re-elected.
Whatever they are doing.
No, Mr. Mballow, the government.
We are talking about the stamp. Yalo be stamp ko
yeah.
So Saikou menye stamp be membulu wo be UMC ngamira e wole foni.
According to governor e wole fo.
Iko wo be UMC.
Governor e wole fo.
But ni villages faran wulta ko nyimbe menke kan manson.
So wole mundi. This is the point. The governor of CRR and the Gambia government should come out and said, "Bayri alkalo la stampo ba di wole bulu. Nyinni nyin ku kariya e woleke. Wala dangala stampo nyinta bulo kono melne silo manda." Failing to do that, it means that that was a direct political interference or abuse of power.
But in villages disagree and they report.
I'm not saying now villagers. I'm saying how a transparent government
should operate. And to the governor. It is their responsibility. Let them not neglect their job. Ni ko me yalon ko sate auto wol complaint ye kili wala tinna CFO bije wala tinna governor bije to oversee to make sure that there is peace and tranquility in
well, there was
areas.
No bridge of peace at that point, at any point in time.
But some villagers were not happy with that.
So when villagers are not happy, you impound the stuff?
Before confrontation, because if they were about to confront.
No, but nothing like that was ever said.
Maybe it didn't reach your table, but it reached some quarters.
I asked the governor about his reason, and the only thing he could do was I telephone and he moved on. For me, that was guilt.
Maybe he was busy.
No, he wasn't.
He was busy.
No, he granted that interview.
No, did you fix an appointment? Yeah, journalist.
No,
Let me tell you, Ibrahim.
Journalist,
you don't call somebody, you call me at the meeting.
No. You know me. I wouldn't do that. I fixed that interview with him. Call him in the middle of the interview. I telephone Okundu. Then I only even asked him one question. What powers did he rely on? You fix an
appointment with him. You tell him that I want to. Mr. Governor, I am calling you in regards to this. I want you to give me appointment, or tomorrow I'll call you.
I'm on record. I'm on record. You know. No. When I call him and I asked him about the allegation and whether he want to publicly speak about it. He said yes, he want to. Then I radio. I put him live. Then I asked him, yes, he said, okay, can you talk about these issues? I asked him, he said, then what powers do we rely on? He told me, you are not a lawyer. You are not an investigator. You cannot ask me that question. When I tried to push further, he said, you know what? If you want to know more, come to my office. And he switched off the phone. That was it. For me, that shows something wasn't right.
No, but I meant for Niya Dube. I told you.
Why did I go to his office? When I went to interview, I didn't go to State House.
Come to the office. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you. I will not talk to you. Come to the office.
When I went to
you are invited.
When I went to interview,
you are invited. He invited you.
I don't go to State House. I don't go to State House. But before we wrap up this interview, I mean, Molbije Miyalong, they think alcalos and chiefs, they shouldn't be partaking in our politics. And they have seen, like, these traditional leaders, when this new government came in 2017, President Barrow and Nyaton Kakon, they should stay apolitical. But now we have seen the narrative change completely. We've seen chiefs openly campaigning for the ruling party. And, to some, it doesn't look good in our democracy. We should be able to, balance things, allow politicians to do whatsoever what they want to do. These are traditional leaders. Let them stick to their job.
Yeah, but Ibrahim, let's look at our supreme law of the country. That is the supreme law of the country. That is the Constitution. As long as something is not stipulated in our Constitution, it would be very difficult for us just to get up and say, we should not do this.
But good practice.
That's why we put laws, even bylaws, because if it is there, you have something to back on. You see, if hadn't been we have a law that states that a safer manyan law at the meeting, political meeting, ni obey constitution or ni is there section nangam. If we see safer, we can say safer size workono. Section nangam ko manyan na tarala bantabato jam meeting do that.
But the government that you're serving and the leadership that you're serving was against it. You cannot be against something as an opposition. Remember, it's not all that was said initially during the formation of the coalition has been implemented. Coalition collapsed. That's the failure.
All the idea collapsed.
No.
They collapsed.
The ideas doesn't collapse.
It collapsed, of course. They collapsed. They disintegrated before even coming into implementation.
No, but President Barrow is leading a full-fledged
all the coalition
government.
members, Emmanuel Baiba, Iman Janjamba.
The President Barrow is leading.
So what are you telling me?
President Barrow is President Adama Barrow is leading a full-fledged government. If there is no law for chiefs to be impartial, to make sure they stay apolitical, that's his failure. He said he's here to reform. Make sure there is electoral reform and any other reform that is meaningful to the Gambian people. If we get to this stage and there is nothing like such, then that's his failure as a leader. He promised us that. Is it?
But do you know that he fulfilled a lot of the promises that he
made? I'm not.
Do you know that?
Well, I wouldn't know.
And also he attempted with this changing of the law, bringing term limit. He attempted twice. And they failed.
Well, they said they show you at the National Assembly the day the first coalition, the first constitution was collapsed. You were going in and out, and
freedom of movement.
and by the time,
I hope again they will not say that Saikou Mballow was campaigning. Why I'm going about my business.
And by the time the public realized the constitution was down.
Now, I was going about my business. I'm not a parliamentarian. I'm not a National Assembly member. I have my freedom to go to the parliament and go out.
So
just like what I did in brief. I have the right to go and stand, But I've not.
But actually, that was an interference from you and the government.
I didn't bring anybody to register. I didn't talk to anybody, force anybody.
Your president itself is intimidating.
No. Yes. No. As somebody calling me advisor on policy makers, advising the president. President cannot go everywhere.
In fact, Mr. Mballow,
let me tell you, that as the advisor to the president, we should always pray that there is peace and tranquility.
Yes,
we have a decent legacy.
Absolutely.
For the president.
Yes, that's true.
We should make so.
Yeah.
We should not allow until when there is a problem in Baka, people are killing out order, and the president would. Some people give him information. Advisors are sleeping in their house. You are the very people, journalists also, who will sit down here on this table and say, where are his advisors?
No.
They don't know what. They didn't tell the president Baka there is a fight in Baka. They didn't tell him. They don't know what is happening in Serekunda.
No. But I think you confusing two things.
You have to go
no,
around.
But the president, the president, there is national security. There is national security advisor. If there is anything that impose any threat to the government or the peace and tranquility of the country, he's in that position to advise.
We work as a team, as a board.
No, but you being in your
advisory board.
Would you agree with me?
Advisory board. If there was something serious, don't you know? If there was something serious there, and the national security knows that political advice there, don't you know that he would call? Mr. Mballow, are you aware that there is a problem?
Well, he could have called the IGP.
My security has just advised me, told me this thing. Are you there? Are you aware? Don't you know?
But that's not how advisors work.
Then I would say yes. I went there myself to observe or to see what is happening, the incidents.
Mr. Mballow, you from an advanced
country. The United States, America. Cannot isolate
the America, Donald Trump or any other president, his advisors don't operate like that. I mean, being an advisor is like being a state minister.
Let me tell you, Donald Trump advisors.
Your mission in URR, sorry.
What they are doing, the advisors there.
No, your mission.
They are more powerful.
Your mission in URR, one would say, was in fact more of being an NPP mission than a national mission. You were there to canvass support for President Barrow and his party. That's the right thing to say.
To maintain peace and stability.
No, you were campaigning for them at our expense.
To maintain peace and tranquility.
That's not your job.
To make sure that I advise.
Maintaining peace and tranquility. That's for the police to do.
Me being there, I had no power to say this one is an opposition. Don't register him. This one is this. We will never hear that.
No, but what I'm saying is your president, president in URR, was more of campaigning for President Barrow than serving the nation.
That is not correct. That's
but it's obvious. One cannot take influence from you. You are influential.
No. Not in this scenario, whereby we said independent electoral commission is the.
No, your president there shows that you don't even have trust in the IEC.
No power.
No, of course you do.
Of course, I don't have power.
Your president.
If I had power, why should the MPP people talk to I? They would have just come to the governor or come to me and say, do this.
No, the governor shouldn't have also been there.
Do this. He's the regional district, but they know that, and the governor told them that don't go there. It's the IEC, last word.
He could have done that at his office.
No.
Of course.
No. The governor has
a
means of
the governor
mobility.
has a technical advisory committee.
He's going around. It found him going around, and he should go around.
Doing what?
He's giving mobility to make sure that he knows what is happening in his
mobility
region.
In what? Doing mobility.
He should not sit down. Ibrahim, if you are a governor, don't sit down in your office and just wait for people to bring you information. Can't go and meet the people.
He has he has a technical advisory committee. That committee is a composition of security personnel, and all other relevant stakeholders in his region are involved in that technical advisory committee. All information will come to him.
Why do you think there is in our constitution it permits the president to go twice himself? Don't he have governors? Don't he have ministers? Don't he have advisors? Don't he have inspector general? Don't he have other people? But the constitution asks him that you yourself get up from your office. Go.
That's in the president's advantage. What he's doing there is to converse support for his party.
The same thing applies to the governors. Don't sit in your office and wait for your team to come and tell you something. Say yes. Get up and go and meet the people at the village and know what is there. That's the right thing to do. Okay. That's the right thing to do.
So now, if the NPP happen to lose this election, how will it be for you? And many are saying if President Barrow should lose this election, it will be an embarrassment to him.
Let me tell you, in the first place, in the first place, losing an election is not new in the world, in the whole world. I know it's not going to happen here.
Oh, it's not going to happen?
It's not going to happen. We are going to win. What we are targeting is...
They said on the free and fair president election...
What we are targeting, what Gambians are targeting is, they want a big win more than 2021. Wherever people gather, that's what they are talking about.
But they're saying under a free and fair election, President Barrow will not win.
Oh.
Well, that's what the opposition was saying.
There has always been, since President Barrow came to power, there has always been free and fair elections in this country.
And he's going to win?
Barrow will make sure that the IC do their job, and then
if the opposition should unite against him, is that not scary?
The opposition? I told you, opposition have been uniting. It's not the first time. Maybe you don't know about that. I have been part and parcel of that contribution.
And you are not worried?
And we have been opposition, we have been failing for so many years.
No, I mean, this time around, are you not worried?
Not at all, honestly. Honestly, let them come together. Let them come together.
But that would be
democracy.
That would be a tough battle for Barrow.
How many parties are behind us? Remember, we have APRC, we have Citizen Alliance, we have NRP, we have NCP, we have GPDP, we have, name them. They are all with us. Why should we be scared for them also forming part? Let them unite. We are united already. Big time. APRC was in power. They are very powerful. Still now there are people that they are in this coalition, in the AP coalition. MPP is in power. They have majority followers. Why should we scare?
So, but now,
UDP just came and there is a faction. There have been seriously faction, and UMP came from UDP.
UMC.
Are they not worried about it?
But they said you too, you have fraction. And NDP, Keba Madi Boja and others too. So, but would you want to be on record to tell Gambians that
we are going to win election?
No, what I'm saying is you won't interfere in the process again. NPP is going to allow this process to be smooth, less controversial, and you and others who are stakeholders. Oh, say no, that boy is sitting in his house. I mean, a lot of people are,
President Barrow is sitting in his house.
But why is Saikou Mballow going all around to make sure kids are registered?
Why is it that UDP people?
No, they say they are countering you
UDP people are going around.
Well, they say they are countering you people. That's what
they are also countering some people. Maybe our people are countering them.
But by doing what?
By doing what they are doing. By doing what they are doing.
No, they accuse you of registering minors, and they said.
And we also saw our people accuse some of them of registering minors and non-Gambians. I think you heard of that on the social media.
UDP?
Opposition, anyway.
Opposition.
You said they are united. The coalition. The coalition. There is an
Why
allegation.
did you take them to police to show that NPP they have nothing to hide? They want sanity to prevail in this election.
Well, the Rising Court is going to help us that they are doing that.
Many are saying
UDP is registering minors. That's the allegation. That's an allegation I'm hearing. And then they are trying to register non-Gambians. That's the allegation we are hearing.
From you? From
yes.
what? Okay, UDP.
That's what we hear. UDP. That's what we are hearing. It's an allegation. The allegation is you cannot say it is actually it's a fact. But if you hear that this is what the accused say, don't you hear an allegation that Saikou Mballow brought 100 people? That's an allegation. I cannot stop that. Even if they say Saikou Mballow brought 5,000 people, that's an allegation. Can I stop that? So it happened. Me also, I hear that.
But
UDP,
because you are partaking in the process.
Because UDP is partaking, they're sending their people there. They're going to polling stations. They're intimidating people. I'm hearing that.
Intimidation.
They're intimidating people who intend Gambians who intend to register.
But now, you think if we want serious electoral reform, shouldn't we get rid of this attestation from our election?
The whole process, Ibrahim. The whole process. You see, I told you, democracy is not an easy fix. We will get there. We will be improving. You see, there is a lot of improvement from what used to be in our constitution and also what used to be in our electoral laws and also in our media. It's a process. We are getting step by step. We are moving. We are moving. Let me tell you that. One day you will come here. What you are doing here today will not be acceptable to future generation.
Okay. All right. Yes. So, even when I follow Molly, me yalonko wolle be kibeka. Kamonda wato nyin tata bakele.
Ibrahim to wato sita. Bari content bake. Pour ngana janga kacha I mean nin Gambianol I mean na kacha asidia modole asikuya modole wala mu democracy modol fana ni nata jan ibe men kacha la ibe men fola may bi ate dia lañi bari ngamune noje ndefe nola je jo so wala mu democracy ni aje mol ko modol man la fi democracy la nyinemu because hani keta nyaton koti modo si kudo foma iman kunoje but ni manke democracy authoritarian government or dictatorship you have something you can send somebody ya punish ya bute ya fa or kudo so albe men ke kan altol fana media mbal tentula mbal jaila ala continue invite people talk to people don't be biased al kana son biasness I know most media African media houses they side with opposition.
Really?
I know that. I know that. Ibrahima. Mkama ke lunta ngoti opposition. Kume ya no ko charata ko 20 years. We make lunta. So I know.
Then maybe you need to tell your people to be coming out and be frequently speaking.
Although nyanta neutral la, I think we should bring laws. Men ya no ko fana wo fana al nyanta o factola.
No, well, but to be neutral.
For media houses, independent media houses to be neutral, but to report accurately.
To be neutral is
and to be ethical. To be neutral, to make sure that they report with ethics.
To be neutral is fundamental in our job, and I think we executing that. Akamunda ila nying green nying alding APRC alla alliance nyimbe diarin bakela. But thank you so much for having you. Thank you. Allah baraka baki atel membe jibiro la akamunda wato e mol jampalen tetetale mang commander laltano fo talata nala inshallah ngana nga tendem programme la nyama Allah baraka baki.
Hello! There's a new update from your favorite GSM operator, AfriCell.
For all of you that have struggled to buy cash power beyond $7,000, AfriCell has done it again. The limit to buy cash power is now up to $30,000. Oh yes, $30,000.
Buy all the cash power you want from your AfriMoney account by dialing *777#.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
It's an amazing offer. AfriCell mobile money just got way better. The threshold for cash in and cash out on your AfriMoney has been increased.
Where it used to be 10,000 per transaction, now it has been increased to 30,000. Meaning, your AfriMoney account, you can now withdraw and deposit up to $30,000 at once.
Cashing in and out just got 3 times easier. For more info, call 777.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Looking for the perfect home away from home in the Gambia? Welcome to BC's Residence, your ideal short-stay apartment in the heart of Bundum. Whether you're visiting for business, pleasure, or an extended stay, BC's Residence offers you the comfort, convenience, and privacy you deserve. Enjoy spacious, well-appointed accommodations in a peaceful neighborhood just behind Nusrat High School. Our residence combines modern amenities with authentic Gambian hospitality, ensuring your stay is both comfortable and memorable. At BC's Residence, you are not just booking a room, you're finding your perfect base to explore all that the Gambia has to offer. Ready to book your stay? Contact us today. +220-941414. BC's Residence at gmail.com. BC's Residence, Bundum, behind Nusrat High School. Your comfort is our priority.
Traveling has never been this simple in the Gambia. Oh yes, you don't need to visit the GTSC depot just to get a ticket. Just download the Yona Wallet app today and enjoy hassle-free bookings. With Yona Wallet, you can buy your GTSC bus ticket right from your phone, anytime, anywhere. From Kanifing to Dakar, Dakar to Banjul, or upcountry routes like Kanifing to Basse and Basse to Banjul, Yona Wallet has you covered. No queues, no stress. Just safe, fast, and convenient ticketing at your fingertips. Choose comfort. Choose convenience. Choose GTSC with Yona Wallet. Yona Wallet. Your money, your way. GTSC. Moving the nation forward. For more information, please call 1124 or 221-1668.
Bureau de Change, your go-to option when it comes to money transfer. With Jamano, you can send money from anywhere in the world to your family and loved ones in the Gambia and be sure the funds will be delivered to them within the shortest time possible. For your convenience, funds sent through Jamano Money Transfer can be picked from all the banks and multiple other financial institutions, including Ajib Bank, Trust Bank, GT Bank, Mega Bank, Basic Bank, Reliance Financial Services, and Approved Services. Visit our head office at Bruceby opposite AfricMed next to Trust Bank Limited or email us at info@jamanomt.com. You can as well call us on 310-3050 or 310-3051 or yet still 733-0688. Our opening hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Saturday and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. Jamano Money Transfer, your most trusted money transfer service where customer satisfaction is paramount. When you think of a simple, fast, and reliable money transfer, think Jamano Money Transfer.